We wait for another 2 to 3 minutes, sir, then we start our sessions.
Yeah, sure,
Let's in
sir.
case someone join the sessions.
Okay.
So guys, in case you have any questions or not, you can ask your question through chat, and I request you to keep your audio off. You will get the times to ask your questions directly to the faculty also. But before that, I request you to keep yourself mute. We start at the 3:05. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we can start our sessions now. I hope everyone has joined. Even we have streaming this on our YouTube channels also. So in case anyone want to see from our YouTube channels, they can go and watch on the YouTube channels of Nikhil Analytics. Let me share this screen as well. So can you see my screen? Can anyone confirm? Saurabh sir, can you can confirm?
That is visible.
Visual. Thank you, sir. Okay. So I'm your host. My name is Halok Ranjan. I welcome all of you to this interactive sessions of your Power BI. In today's sessions, our intentions will be make you understand how data analytics works, and also will help you with a case studies where we're going to be learning an interactive dashboard using Power BI. Interactive dashboard with Power BI will be explained by our faculties, our instructor, Mr. Saurabh sir. He will be joining with us and he will be helping you to understand how this Power BI going to be working with us also. Okay. So what are today agendas? Today agendas, I will be not be discussing two cases. I will be having only one case. First case already we have discussed in the last workshop sessions. So today I'm going to be have first small introductions and we move to the case two, that is your social media analytics, and we'll be summarizing our sessions. Okay. So in case of any doubts, any questions you have, you can reach to me as well. Or you can find me on the LinkedIn. I have shared my LinkedIn's details also, or in case you want to have some more discussions, you can reach to our teams which can help you on understanding the how data analytics will be helping in your jobs. In case you are working in data analytics and having some concerns related to any projects and all, you can reach to our teams as well. Okay. So the first thing that questions comes in our mind, those who are the newcomers or the beginners or looking for a careers in the analytics, the first terms which I like them to understand, what is analytics, what tools we need in the analytics, that is how to perform the analytics task and all, and how many of you know Excel, Tableau, Power BI or SQL or such kind of a tools and all. Okay. So in case you have any answers with you, you can write your answers through chats. I will read the chat answers. Okay. So I think people are not very used to the with the systems. So I move to the towards the answers. What is analytics mean? When we say analytics, it is a method of finding insights from the data, which going to includes your graphical, statistical, and computational method to find the hidden insights. When we say hidden insights, what actually we're going to do there? The hidden insight is like a key to your problems, a solutions to your problems, your method of understanding the customer's requirements. Okay, your patterns to identify the buying behavior of the customers, finding a trends in the customers' buying behaviors, products movements, market movements, all such things you're going to be identifying here with the help of your analytics. But how are we going to do that? There are a lot of methods going to be involved here. Methods such as graphical method, which is going to include your graph and charts, which we can prepare with the help of Tableau and Power BI. A statistical method such as your correlations, chi-square test, ANOVA test, or many more tests going to include there as well. Lot of basic calculations which is specific to domain. For retail, different calculations be having. For stock market, lot of ratio calculations going to be involved as well. For financial sectors, we have a different calculations going to be coming. So lot of formulas that we need to be used here to understand the your insight from the data. Okay, so lot of things which we're going to be discussing here, but I want you to understand here a few points how analytics will be helping the your current market scenarios. Okay, what kind of the responsibilities, roles the company is going to be offering to the analyst as well. So all this we're going to be checking it here now. Okay, so first one here is data driven decisions making. Analytics will be helping you to make data driven decisions. That means based on the your current data which you are experiencing, which you are getting from your customers, your transactional data, your secondary and primary market data, and all will help you to making that decision. It's not like on the basis of experience you're going to making the decisions. It's based on the your data that we have to making the decisions. Okay. Next here is competitive advantage. In some of the markets where you have a cutthroat competitions, you're facing a lot of competitions from your competitors. You might be have seen the e-commerce where the Amazons and Flipkarts are fighting with each other. You might be have seen the telecommunications, your Reliance and Jio are fighting with each other. With a single customer, they are fighting as well. Okay, so analytics can provide you an advantage over your competitors in terms of how to pitch your products, in terms of showing an advantage to your futures products as well. In terms of marketing, you can use the analytics as well. So your analytics will be provide you an advantage over the your competitions. But all this advantage is going to be helpful to you when we understand the customers. So customer insights is the key things where you can use your techniques, where you can use your marketing methods as well. And again, to understand the customer insights, we require the analytics. How actually happens or not with the help of case study, we're going to be learning it as well. Okay. In some cases where we're going to be trying to reduce our cost as well as trying to increase the efficiency of our manpowers. Okay, especially when you go for the retail chains, when you go for the manufacturing industries and all, cost reduction and efficiency is the key to make the profit or to increase the profit margins. And to do that, again, your analytics will be helping to you. What is the best method of your operational activities? How we can reduce the cost that is going to be helpful with the help of analytics as well. And when we go for the financial markets, especially in the case of banking, insurance, or even in the your banking services, financial services, risk management and fraud detections and security of the customers' data is the key. Okay, where you're going to be doing this activity, this traditional method is not going to help you to manage your risk. We need an advanced versions of understanding the customer's requirement, and that is going to be happens with the help of analytics. Okay. When you go to the healthcare, your product developments and innovations going to be given edge towards your competitions. Recently, we have overcome from the COVID, and you can see the best COVID vaccine is prepared by the our Indian companies, our Indian healthcare industry itself. It's only possible when they're going to be performing lot of tests on the data and where this is going to be helpful with the help of analytics. Again, you can see I'm taking the example for manufacturing, healthcare, banking, or even the your markets as well. All such places you can see analytics is the key to give you advantage over the competitions as well. Okay. So not only one industries, whichever industries you can go, you can find analytics is the key to make the money or to make the profits and all. And that's the reasons all industries, everywhere you go, not only in the India, outside India also, the biggest market segment in the jobs, in the employments is the analytics. Every company is a small, big, or the MNCs as well. They're looking for a strong team of analytics which can help them to grow their business. Okay. Let me, yeah. Now there's four terminology which is quite looks very similar to the new person. If anyone trying to look for a careers perspectives, looking for a job segment, or they confused, where should I go? Should I opt for a business analyst positions or should prepare for business analyst? Or should we go for data analyst? What's the difference? Are they are same or they're different? When we're going for more technical terminologies, it's going to come as a data scientist or a data engineer. All they are same because all these four persons are using a similar kind of tools, but their responsibilities, their expectations from their results are different. One place is where the business analyst, their roles is to understand the business process, identify the opportunities, and give the solutions to the customers. In a one way, for the company perspectives, this is a key person who bring the projects. So business analyst is the person who bring the project for the companies. Okay. But in terms of interacting with the clients, they have to also understand which tools, which solutions they have to suggest to the your clients as well. The clients would agree as well. Okay. Next, come to the data analyst who going to be working with the data, has very minimum interaction with the clients, and they're going to perform data cleansing, analyzing, and graphical analysis of your data. That is visualizations of data to answer the specific business problems. They are the teams who are going to be helping the companies in making the decisions. Data scientists, they have an edge over the data analyst. Once you becomes more experienced towards your works and all, the company will expect you that you should also know the data scientist positions, where you have to use advanced analytics, machine learnings, or even the AI techniques to build a product, your predictive prescriptive models, which means you have to be making a future ready solutions for the companies. See the terminology I'm using, the future ready solution for the companies, because company looking for how I should prepare for the future problems, and the data scientist is going to be helping them to them. They build the models and they deploy into the productions, which help them to get the solutions for the tomorrow's problems. Any doubts, any question that we have? I think one person is there, Jumna. Are you there with me? We are not able to hear you. Okay. I request you to please use chat to ask your questions. Okay. No doubts. Thank you. Okay. So moving to the next part here, that is data engineer. So who's data engineers? What are their responsibilities here? So data engineers are those who are looking for a hard code programming, means the persons who has very good with the programming skills and all, they can become a data engineers, because their objective is to prepare the entire infrastructures, architectures, where the your data is going to be moving and processing by the systems. Your data scientist, data analyst going to work with the data, but data will be provided by the data engineer. So this data engineers, their role is to build the your entire frameworks of movement of the data from the customer interactions to the your feed forward solutions that we provide to the customers. Okay, so collection of data, storing the data, and processing of your data, all the task is done by the your data engineers. Okay, so now the questions come here. So which role I should opt for? If you do not know which role is you are looking for, then the best answer for this is apply the thumb rule. The thumb rule here is data analyst, because this is, does not include a very hardcore programming, does not include much technical topics, but also includes the your you have to good with the data calculations, you should be good with the decisions making, and you should be good with the your visualizations. One, and these tips are quite easy to learn as well. You can easily learn these things and you can implement it on the any kind of data as well. So it is easy for anyone who are coming with the science backgrounds, with the maths backgrounds, they can opt for the data analyst roles as well. In case you are coming with the BBA or coming with the MBA degrees and all, then you can also look for the business analyst. But you are simply an engineer or a BCom or coming with the, any science or maths backgrounds, I suggest you to go for data analyst. Sorry. What are the tools that we're going to be learn, or what are tools we have to learn it here? The tools such as your Python, which is used for the your analysis purpose, SQL, which is used for storing the data and manipulating the data. Tableau and Power BI are the two tools which are majorly used by the analyst for data visualizations, representing the data in a graphical way so that we can get the insights from the data. Okay, and we have another tools which is called as SAS, a statistical analysis system, which is the one of the oldest analytical tools which is used by the industries, but it's quite expensive as well. R and Pythons are free tools. Compared to that, SAS is a paid tool, going to cost almost 10 lakhs for 1 year license fees. And that's the reasons the demand of Pythons and R are more nowadays compared to the SAS because of the cost parts and all. Okay. So who going to learn it here? I'm not going to restricting to this is for only for the experienced peoples or only for the freshers. This is can be learned by anyone with a long gap after the graduations. Many people they want to start their careers after a long breaks because of the marriage, because of some health issues, or maybe some families issues as well. In case you're looking for a new careers options for you, then you can go for this course as well. Okay. In case you are already working in the industries and looking for a an options to switch to a high paying jobs or high paying careers options and all, again this option is good for you because here you can expect a good hike in your salaries also, and also you get a good challenging roles as well. Okay, a student who looking for an opportunities to make careers in the growing industries, that a student can also can opt for this data analytics because you can get the very promising and highly growth giving industries to you. Okay, the company which are hiring with us, these are the companies with which whom we make a tie-ups as well. This company will be hiring from us. You can see the list of the companies and many more are also present here. And this company are not coming with a specific domain. They are coming with the your BFA size, they're coming with the e-commerce, they're coming with the ITs, they're coming with the banking, even if they're coming with the consulting firms also, they're all are part of your analytics, and they are associated with the Nikhil analytics as well, where we can get your job opportunities also. Okay, how much salaries we can expect? For a fresher, the salaries will starting with your 4 lakhs plus. 4 lakhs is the starting salaries a fresher can expect in the analytics domain. Or you can say at Nikhil Analytics, we will be helping you to get in these jobs as well. Okay. As you get more and more experience, you can expecting a higher salaries as well. And there's no limits in this case of analytics. Company is ready to pay you with a large salary package as well. Even a experienced people's or with a 2 or 3 experience, they're getting a 10 lakhs plus package also. All is possible here. Only thing that you have to skill on your work. Okay. So I like to invite our teammates, our faculties, Mr. Saurabh sir, to take you with the your case studies. That is your social media analytics, where we're going to taking a LinkedIn data and using the LinkedIn data to understand how Power BI will help us in this case. So over to you, Saurabh sir. Please start your sessions now.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Saurabh Kumar. I will be taking today's session on the topic interactive dashboard using Power BI. So for this, we have need a data set. Okay, so what we have done, we have taken a data set that contains the information about the different companies that hires in the using the platform LinkedIn. Okay, so here I have multiple tables, 2, 4, 6, 8 tables are there. In different 8 different tables, we have different type of informations available. So for your reference, PDF file is there. It's giving me the information that what actually each of my files means, like job posting.csv is there. It contains all type of job that is posted by the company, what type of salary is given, what is a job description, who can work for there, what is the job locations and all. Then we have one file as company.csv. It contains the detail of the companies, like what is the name of the company, what is their contact number, where is the location, and even some other information. Then company industry is there as CSV file, and tell me that from which industry the company belongs to, whether it is an IT company, it is a retail company, or it is a e-commerce company like that. Okay? Then company specialty is there, what type of thing they are specialists in that. Then employee counts are there, means in each company how many employees are currently working. Okay? Then benefits, this tell me that what is the benefit with each of my associate jobs if you want to go for that. In the same way, job industry is there. Okay. So it will give me the information of each of my job associated with each industry. Then job skill. Based on my skill, what are the jobs available based on skill? Suppose you have a skill in SQL. Okay, so what is the based on that you have jobs or not? If you have a skill in, let's say, data science, or we can say you have good skill set in any other domain, that what is the job opportunities based on that? Okay, these 8 different files are there. Include using all the 8 files, we will be seeing today's use case. Okay? So I will not be going much difficult tasks. We will going to be very basic. Then one or two means complex things also we will see, because I hope maximum people who are joining this session, they are very new to this Power BI. What I have done to save the time.
You can share your screen, sir, as well. I have
Sorry,
given you
sorry,
rights.
sorry, sir. Just let me just a moment.
In case of any doubts, any questions, please use the chat to ask the questions.
Okay, I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir, it's visible now.
Okay, fine. To save the time, what I have done, that I have loaded all the files in the Power BI before itself. All the files are in the form of CSV. So how to import, just I'm showing one file so that if needed, you can just go for that. What we need to do whenever we need to import the file in Power BI desktop, we need to go for get data. Here we have the option of text-CSV. If it is a CSV file, we'll go for that. Let's go to the location where the files are saved. Suppose I want to load this benefits dataset. It is already there. Let's go for again. Okay. Select this file, click on open. It will ask me, do you want to load this data or transform this data? If any data cleaning is required, then we will go for transform. Otherwise, we will go for load. Yes, simply I'm going for load. So based on the size of the data file or data, how many records are there, it will take time to load. It is loaded here. So I have benefit and benefit in the bracket too, because twice I have done. In the same manner, you can load all the other files. Okay? So let me remove the second one, which I have loaded right now. Once we have loaded all the data set, now next task is we have to check the data model, what type of modeling they have. So what is the best part about this data set is that already this modeling they are taking, because a column name in all the tables are same. So auto
We have
relationship.
a question, sir. The one person's asking question that is how to download Power BI.
Okay, fine. See, two ways are there to download the Power BI. So we are using Power BI desktop application. So first thing is either you can use the website of Power BI. Yes, you can Google Power BI download. From there you can get, or you can use the Microsoft Store. The first requirement is you must have a Windows system. Okay? And in that Windows 8 and above is required. For Windows 7, there is no support of Power BI desktop. What we need to do, we need to open this Microsoft Store. Here, simply you can search for Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. So this is the one. Okay, we have Power BI is another app. Don't go for this. Go for Power BI desktop. When you open this one, right now I'm getting open because it is already installed. So you need to, here for your case, it will come as get, G-E-T, get. Okay, just click on that. It will take 5 to 10 minutes depending on your internet speed and your system speed. It will get downloaded. Once the download is done, then simply what you can do, you can just click on this search in the taskbar. You can search for Power BI desktop. It will come like this, Power BI. The mistake is there. Power BI desktop, is app will come. Simply click on this. It will open the application.
Thank you, sir. I hope this help you to download your Power BI in your systems as well. For more details, you can contact our teams. They can help you as well later on. Yeah, please continue, sir.
So right now, we are not going for the download because it will take much time for that. Okay, just directly I'm going for the case study. So once we have once we have imported all the files, the next step is what we need to do. We need to check the relationship between the different data set or different tables that we have. If relationship exists, if the column name are exactly same, it will take automatically. If not, if know that, okay, I have a relationship between, let's say, benefit and job posting table. You need to establish the relationship by dragging the column from one table over the other. That is a thing, right? So once the relationship is established, now we can go for the creating the visual. If relationship is not there between two tables, we won't be able to use both the table in a single visual. That's why relationship is important. Okay. Now let's see what we can do. So today we are discussing about an interactive dashboard. So whenever we're going for a dashboard, first thing is we need a heading that what actually for what purpose we are creating the dashboard. Okay. So what I can go for one heading. So how we can insert a heading? So in the insert tab, you will find that a text box is there. You can take the help of text box. You can take the help of this blank button also. Both is fine. So let me take the help of this text box. Okay. I'm clicking on this text box. This type of box will come. Simply, you can reshape this one as per your requirement. I don't need a very wide one. So just this much wider is fine. Okay. But I need it to cover for the entire page. So the length of the this box will be for my entire page and the width of will be less. Now, whatever you want to type, you can just type, you can set the font, you can set the size of the font. Let me just change the font size, font style. Anything would be fine. Let's go for Arial. Size 32 would be fine. Okay. So what I can do, I can go for LinkedIn job post analysis. Okay. By Nikhil Analytics. Just I'm giving this heading. You can give any heading as per your choice. Let me just decrease the font size looking too big. Okay. Now after that, to make it more interactive, we can fill a color to this particular box. Even we can change the font color. First, let's fill a color to this entire box. For that, what we need to do, on your right hand side, this format pan is there. Go to this effect. Here we have a background color. Currently, the background color is what? White. So let's take a background color which is similar to the symbol which are logo of LinkedIn. Okay. So that's look something like dark blue, something like that. So I can go for this. It is little bit more dark. Okay, let's keep it right now and change the font color to white. Then that will look better. Okay. So this is how it is looking. My heading is looking like this. Okay. Now what can be done? We can add a logo here also to make it more interactive. So I have already downloaded a logo. So how I can insert a logo? In the insert tab, we have the option of image. So I'm going for that. Here I've downloaded this logo of LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Simply I'm going for that one. You need to reshape this one. And just drag it where you want to keep. Okay. Now you find that it is not coming properly. Reason behind that is the background for this is off. How I can on the background? Simply go to the general. Effect is there. Here you can see background is off. On the background. And in the background, just give a white color. Okay? Now it will look exactly same as the logo of LinkedIn. I want to change the color of this part also. Means this dark blue. That also we can do. 1 second. We will go for more color. Now it is easy for me by comparing this color of the logo of LinkedIn to compare this one. Okay, almost same, fine. You can use the color picker option also to go for that, but we have to download the add-ins for that. Right now, just going for little bit matching colors, right? Okay, see what happens in the industry if you're focusing on the proper color, it looks better because any company who wants their report, they want that whatever the specific color the company want to use, it should be highlighted in their report also. Okay, if we will open the Facebook, the color of Facebook is like blue type of color. So we want to focus on that part. Right? So just I have tried to keep the color of the LinkedIn also in the heading. Now we need some analysis here. So for the analysis, I need to create some visuals. Okay. So first, what I can do, I can go for a card visual. So currently, the Power BI has added a new visual that is known as card new visual. What is the advantage of it? If I have multiple card visual, if I want to add, I can simply go with this one. Okay. So let's do some analysis. So when we see this data set, in the company data set, we have a company ID. Using this company ID, we can find out how many companies data we have with us. Okay. So simply I can drag this company in that data. It will come as count of company ID. Count of company ID means this many, because in the company table for one company, only one time entry will be there. Okay. Suppose a company is there as XYZ, it will have only one type entry, whether they have posted jobs thousands of times. I just want to know that how many companies are there who are active right now in LinkedIn. So count of companies are there, or count of company ID I have got is giving me 6.063K. Okay. After that, what we can do, we can find out from how many countries this company are associated, all this 6,000 companies. So I can drag the country also here, right? It is coming as first country. In place of that, simply we click on the drop down and we will change it as count distinct. I wanted how many distinct countries are there. Distinct means, suppose from India, 1,000 companies are there. Okay, I want to know that from how many countries these are participating. But at 1,000, I wanted it should come only once. Okay, so I'm going for count distinct. So 50 means from 50 different countries, the companies are hiring in the LinkedIn profile, okay, or LinkedIn platform. That we have got. Now, what we can do more? We can find out how many job applications are there right now, or how many job opportunities are there. So that is in job posting, we can find that. So I will expand the job posting. Here you will find that one column will be there as job ID. Okay. This job ID, for one job, we will have one ID, or for each job, we can say one ID would be there. So when we drag this job ID here as count of job ID, so we found that this many jobs are available right now in LinkedIn. That is, or this is the data in this data set, we can say, okay, not LinkedIn, it will have more, but in this data set, this many data is there. That is your 15,088, 15.88K. Okay? So near about your 16K job opportunities are there. Now, if I want to find that how many person are applied in this for this many jobs, so you will find one column is there as applies. Okay, this applies is giving me the information that how many applicants are there. So I can drag it here to find a number of applicants. So 199K applicants, 199K, near about 200K applicants are there. Okay. Now, one thing, what is the advantage of using this new card visual? Yes, I'm clicking outside. Okay. See, it's looking like that we have 4 different card visual. If the same thing I have to do with the help of this single card visual, it will take minimum 5 minutes to go with that. Okay. There is a very good feature the Power BI has added that we can go for a multiple card visual or multiple cards, a multiple aggregated result when we want to see. I can go for this new card visual and we can get the result. Now it's your choice that how you want to represent. You want to keep it horizontal, you want to keep it vertical, you want it to be in the form of like matrix format. Okay, it's your choice. What I wanted it should come in a vertical format. Currently it's a horizontal format. I wanted it to come in a vertical format on my left hand side. So how we can change it? If I will drag, nothing will happen. Okay, just the size will increase. How we can change the layout? To change the layout, what you need to do, select this visual. Here this format option is there. Click on your format, your visual. Okay. Then we have the option of layout. Go for that. Currently, the orientation is horizontal. I want it vertical. Simply click on that and go for vertical. Okay. And just change the size of this one, because vertically it will take less in the breadth and length would be more. Okay. Suppose this is the all the four visuals we are able to see on my left hand side. Still, we can do lots of formatting in this one. That I can change the font style, we can change the size of the font. So how we can change the font size? We have one thing as call out. Go for that. Here in the call out, you will find that for which I apply settings for which I want to apply it for all. Okay, go for all. Font size is 50. I want to 45. I want to decrease the font size. Okay, let's make it 32. Let's see. 32. Yeah, 32 is fine. It's looking good. Okay, let's make it 32. Let's make it right aligned. Okay, everything should come on the right hand side. It depends on your choice that how you want to align that one. Right? I have kept in this format. Now, if you want to fill the color inside each of your visuals, what you can do that also. So for that, what can be done? In the format itself with the option of card, go for this cards. Here you have the option of fill. Okay? Currently the fill is white color. Even my background is also white. So I can change the color of white to something else. If we change it to this, it won't look good. Okay, let's change a different color. Okay, for now I'm keeping this color, but it depends on your choice that what color is suiting you, means what color looks good from your end. That color you can choose from your end. Okay? That I have changed, I have filled the color. We can apply some border on it so that it should look better. Still the border is on, but a very thin border is there. Only the pixel is one. It makes 3 pixel. And even the color is gray, change the color of it. Color of the border we are changing. Make it an orange color. Fine. That much we have done. Still, lots of formatting can be done on this part. So one more formatting I would like to do. You find that the values are coming in the form of decimal. Okay. This is coming 3 digit after decimal. This one is coming also 3 digit after decimal. So I wanted, if the values is coming in the form of decimal, 2 digits should be there after decimal. Okay. And also I want that for count of company. So for count of country and for sum of applies or sum of applicant we will is there. Okay. So how many applications are there? There should not be any decimal places. So how it can be possible? So again, we will go for call out. In the call out, we will find that inside values, we have the option of decimal. Okay? Value decimal place, how many decimals you want. If it is auto, it will adjust automatically as per its choice. If I will make it 2, so each and every card will have 2 digit after decimal. But if I don't want that for count of country, there should not be any decimal places. Okay, for others it is fine, but for this I don't want. And what can be done? Just in the top, whenever you're clicking on the card, just call out apply setting to. You want to apply for all or you want to apply for a specific one. So I want to apply for only one thing as count of country. Select that one. Come down. In place of decimal places, make it 0. Okay. So there will be no decimal for this count of country. And for rest, there would be a decimal place. Right? And if you want to change the name of this label, that is also possible. I want to change as sum of applicant. Okay, so how I can change the last one? You have to select what I want to change. I want to change sum of applies to sum of applicant. Now we have one thing as label. Expand this one. Label is auto. In place of auto, simply you can type as or total applicant. We can type. Okay? Total applicant. Right? So it will come in the same way, whatever you will type. In the same manner, you can change the heading of remaining cards also if needed. Okay. Fine. It can be, we can do more things on this, more formatting can be there, but due to the lack of time, or we are restricted to the time that within 1.5 hours I have to complete this session. Just I'm going for this much only. Okay? Let's do something more interesting. Okay, in this one, any doubt is there? Okay, hope it is fine. Now let's go for a little bit more detailed visualization. What we can do based on the data set, what I have analyzed, because I have seen this data set before itself. Okay. So I have analyzed that we can find that in how many companies are there per industry. We have a different industries are there. So if we want to see that what are the different industries available, simply I can go for this table view. Here we have as job industries. Okay. From that, I can take the industry. The industry ID is there. 1 second. We will have industry name also. Company underscore industry. Yeah. In company underscore industry, we have an industry name. I can drag this industry here. So you will find that this is all the different industries available for that. Accounting, airlines, alternative medicine, okay, animation and all. So I want that for each of my these industries, how many jobs are available. So what can be done? Simply you can drag the industry from your company underscore industry, and to find the number of jobs, what I can do, I can go for job ID. Okay. So job ID we can find in which particular column. So it will be inside your job industry. Okay. This job ID is there. I can drag this job ID here. Okay. So we cannot create this visual. The reason behind that, there will not be any relationship, I hope, or maybe, okay, don't summarize there. 1 second. Let's change it to count. Fine. Now just see one thing. One problem is there. We have got that all industries name we have got, and we are getting the count value as same. Okay, all the values are same. What is the reason behind that? The reason is that there is not we don't have a proper relationship between this company industry and this job industry. So what we mean by relationship, when we go for a model view, we have taken company industry and job industry. Now we have to search that two tables. So there is my company industry is there, and where is my job industry? This is my job industry. Okay, these two tables are there. So when we see these two tables, I want that I don't have a proper relationship. So I need to use a different table for job ID. So we can take this job posting. Yeah. In job posting also, I will have job ID. Then also you will not get the result. Okay. But we can do some alternative for that. Okay. So we have, again, we have not got the correct result because all the values are same. I want that this is a total number of jobs available. like 15,886. So out of 15,886, how many jobs are there for accountant? How many jobs are there for airlines? That we need to find. So the reason is that if you will check this job posting and company industry, okay, there is not we don't have a direct relationship between both the table. That is not available. We have a relationship, it is coming from company industry to company, and from company there is a relationship between job posting. Okay? So in between we have one table as company, that is playing an intermediate role, but still, okay, still we can get the result if the arrow is on a proper manner. Okay, so arrow is on not a proper manner. We are from company we are moving to company industry, and from company we are moving to job posting. If this arrow will turn, if the arrow will turn towards this side, so we can get the result. So what I can do, simply I can make either this arrow or this arrow. Since it is a single cross filter direction, okay, I can make it both side. So simply select this one, this particular line. Okay, and here on your right side, properties is there. Cross filter direction is single. You can make it both and click on apply changes. Okay. Now, when you see this report, second, still it has not changed. Job posting, industry, we have taken, yeah. Just 1 second, let me just see. If it will not change, then we will take the help of measure to go for that. No, both direction is also not working for this. So what we will do, we will do a different method. We will go for some calculations. Okay, we will take the help of measure to get this result. So I can make it single. Okay, now just let's wait for 1 second. What I will do, I will go for one calculated measure. What is a measure? Whenever we need a aggregated result, we can create a measure that will give me that result. How to create? We can go to the modeling. Here we can go for a new measure. Okay. Name we can give it as count of country, or we need to find how many jobs are there now. Count of jobs. So we can go for calculate. Okay. What we want to count job ID from which table? From job posting. Okay. So count from job underscore posting. We want to find how many job IDs are there. After this, we will go for a filter. That filter will take care that between two tables a relationship is established. So I will go for a cross filter function. In cross filter, first I need to take the first table. So what table we will take? So here I can go to this part. It will help me to know that which table we have to take. So company, industry, and between job posting, I want a relationship. So either I can change this arrow to double, or I can change this arrow to double. Okay. So let's change this job posting and company to double one. Okay. So first I can take this job posting as my left table. Job posting, from that job, common column is what? Company ID. Comma, next table is your company's company ID. Okay. Direction will be both. So don't worry about this formula. This is a little bit more complex formulas are there. Okay, that we have got this measure as count of job. Now, in place of using this count of job as a column, I will use that measure in which table I had created. Yeah, it is there in the top benefit table. So count of job, we can drag it here, but still not getting the result. What mistake we are doing? One second, just let me check. Job posting, company ID, industry. Okay, before that, let's do another thing. Now, in place of finding that how many jobs are there, let's find that for each industry, how many companies are there. Maybe something I'm missing in this part. So we have got all the industry, and from the company, what we can do, we can take the company ID here. Okay. So we can find it for each industry, how many companies are there. Okay. It will come as count. So for different industries, again, here we are getting the same result. So we need to industry and company industry. That is a problem with the modeling. Company and company industry, it is moving in this part. Okay. So what I can do, I can make it both directional, then it will give me the result. Now we have got the result. Like for accounting, we have 40. For airlines and aviation, we have 13. For alternative medicine, it is 3 and all. Okay. That is a result that we have got right now. So for different industries, whatever different jobs we have got. Now, if they have asked that I want a top 10 industry. Okay. So what we can do, we can click on this 3 dot. We can sort this by count of company ID. So top one will come on the top, like staffing and recruiting has 775, information technology and services are 686, hospital and healthcare 424, and so on. Okay. So different industries are having different number of jobs opening. Now from this, I want a top 10 only. What we can do, it can be done in various ways. I can take the help of filter. Okay, that is one way. We can go to this filter. Here, we can add a field based on a count of company IDs are there. We can click on this. Here we can click on this one as not count of company ID. Okay. In this, we can click industry is there. Click on the industry. In place of basic filtering, we can go for top N. And based on what? Based on count of country ID. Okay. So from my company table, I can take the company ID and we can drag the field here. Okay. And how many? 10. And we can apply the filter. So it will give me 10 industry from this field. Okay. Only the 10 one. But now the question is that I'm getting the 10 industry. But someone will say that I want top 5 only, or we want top 4 only. Okay. So every time we need to change this value, I have to change it to 4 to find the top 4. Or we need to change it to 7 to find the top 7, like that. Okay. So what we can do, we can give an end user an option that we will provide with them as with a slicer or with a scroller, we can say. Using that, they can change the value. They can change it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And based on that, that many industry name will come, and based on that, how many companies would come. Okay. So how that is possible? Let's see that one. So for that, we will take the help of your what parameter. Okay. So we will go to this modeling. Here we have the option of new parameter. Click on this and go for a numeric range. So parameter name, I can keep it as top n. Okay, just I'm keeping it as top n. It will be a whole number. Minimum value is 0. Maximum value will depend on it how many till what range you want to go. Let's keep the maximum 20. Suppose top 20 if I want to see. Okay. Increment by 1. Default, you can keep anything. Suppose default 10. Here the option is add slicer to this page. Keep it on and just click on create. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, the slicer is there. I can keep it on the bottom. See, this is a scroller. Here you can see the value 1, 2, 3, 4 will display. As we will scroll, the values will change. But you are finding that there is no change in this visual. Okay, so it will not work in this way. We have to do lots of things for that. So what we will do, we have to create a measure first. Okay? So let me just go for that. I will create a new measure. One second. Before that, what I will do now, just let me create a new table. In that all the measure we will keep. Otherwise, later we will find difficulty. As a blank table I have created. Okay, inside that, whatever the measure that we will create, I will keep it inside this. As new measure, count of company equal to count from my company's table. I want to find company ID. Okay, this I have done. Now, in place of this, we are not done. In place of the previous column, I can use this measure. We will get the same result what we have got before. Now, if I want to make it dynamic, we have to take the help of a ranking function. Okay, rank x is a function. Using that, it can be possible. So again, we have to go for a new measure. Suppose top and industry, I can rename equal to change the line, you need to press Alt and Enter. So here we can go for a variable as top company equal to, okay, rank X. The first one is we have to take the table. Here I will use a all function. What is all? All will ignore all the filters that is applied. So we have used the industry from this table from company industry. Okay? So I have to ignore that one. Company underscore industry. I have to take the industry column so that if any filter is applied based on that, it should ignore that one. Expression will be, I will take that measure that we have created right now, count of country, count of company. Okay, value will be, we have to ignore the value, keep it blank. It will be descending order. Type we will blank, ignore. Okay, so this rank variable we have created. Now what we will do, if now we will go for return. Return, what it will return? If, okay, we will go for if statement. If my this top company, if my top comp, okay, is less than equal to, let's say I'm giving a value, is less than equal to 10, fine. Then give me the, what we have found, count of country, and give me the count of company, comma, else keep it blank. So for blank, just I can ignore the else part. Fine. Now simply we can go for commit. Syntax error. Okay, fine. So we have gone with top and industry. So if I put this top and industry in place of this count of company, okay, so you will find that we will get this result. Okay. How many tens I've given now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is 10. If I will change it to, if this is less than equal to, if I will change it to 5, then it should give me for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we are getting for 5. If we change it to, again, suppose 10, so we should get for 10 different industries. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only we are getting somewhere. Okay, let's see. So we are getting this numbers. Now in place of this 10, what I will do, I will use this slicer. So that if I will change the slicer, that should change. So here we have created one slicer as top n. Okay, so this top n values we will use here. So top n values. Okay, let's see this one. Okay. Now the slicer value is 0, so we are not getting any result. If I will drag it to 2, so we will get for 2 companies. If I will drag it to 5, so we will get for 5 different companies. Okay, if we drag it to 9, so we are getting 2, 4, 6, 7. Is just not increasing. We have only. Okay, we have applied a filter now. Let me remove the filter. Sorry, this top and 7 filter was there. That was a problem. Okay, now see, we have got for 12, so we are getting for 12 industry. If I will change it to suppose 10, so we will get a result for 10-1. So this is a dynamic option I have given to the end user, that how many values they want to see, they can see with the help of this. Okay? So we have to do lots of tasks to get this result. First thing is I have created this measure, because without measure, it was not possible to get the result. Okay. Next thing is we have used another measure and rank X function to get this one measure, top n industry. Okay. And in that we have given the variable for this slicer. The slicer we have got from where? From my parameter. Okay. Using this parameter, simply I can change the value and we can accordingly we can get the result. Okay. Accordingly, the result can be get. So this I can change to column chart so that it should look a little bit more interactive. Sorry, one second. This one I will change to column chart. By mistake, I have selected the wrong one. Okay. This I have changed. Okay. And what can be done in the industry also, I can keep in the legend so that a little bit more coloring factors should be added. Okay. And on the top, you are able to see this legend values just off that one. That is not required. Right. Now, as you will change the value to 10, but 10 different industry will see the result. Okay. A little bit bigger you have to make this visual. If you will change to 20, for 20, you can see the result. Okay. The scroller is there. If you change to 2, so only 2 industry will be there. So this way we can play around with my Power BI to get that result. So this is very normal example we have seen. Okay, we can see more complex example related to that. Let's see one more example, because maybe this is a little bit more complex you all have seen. Okay. Now what I can do, I can find that based on my skill set, how many jobs are there? One column was there, yeah. This one. Skill job is there. Okay. So different skills, what is the different skills available? I can drag it here. Fine. And based on this skill set, what are the jobs available? So how many jobs available? We can do that one. Not skill. Let's go for experience, because we have lots of skills. Job posting or somewhere we have the thing as experience. Yeah, this one is formatted, experience is there. So when we go for that, we have a less number of values. In all the columns, we have 30, 40, 50 values. Here we have 6 to 7 values only. Now for different experience, what is the, how many jobs are there? I can drag the job ID below, okay, as count of job ID. To change the function, simply click on the drop down, go for count of values. So for different industry or for different experience, we have found that this many jobs are there. Okay. On the top, you can see this is blank. Okay. So maybe for some of the jobs, they have not mentioned that how what should be the experience required, what will be the level of experience required. Like associate, we have 1220. For director, it is 687. Entry level, it is 3694. Executive, and so on. Right? So, but for blank, we don't have anything. Okay, this is a different experience level we have got here. In this, what can be done? Also, we can find that count of job IDs we have found. How many applicants are there? Okay. So applies was one column. Now I can find it that how many applicants are there. Okay. So this is the number of applicant and this is the number of jobs available. Now, if you want to find the ratio of job available with the ratio, with the how many applicants are there, that can also be possible. Okay. But we have to go for a new measure for that. Let's go for a new measure. Modeling. We will go for a new measure. Measure is just an extra calculation we are doing to add a field. So here we can find ratio of jobs and applicant. It would be count of job ID from my which table? Job posting. Job posting, job underscore posting ID. Count of job ID divided by count of from my job posting application. Now, job posting applies. Okay. So it will give me the ratio of both. Enter. Here we have added in measure table now. Right. Now we will go to this measure table. Ratio of job applies to application. We will use it here. Okay. So this is the ratio that we have got 1.76, 1.34, 1.54 and all. If you want to see the result in terms of percentage, okay, that would be more easy to go with that. What you can do, click on this drop down, show values as percentage of grand total. So that will show me that, okay, no, percentage will not be fine. Ratio is because we are going for the ratio, na? So go for the ratio only, normal values. If you will go for total application by that, then grand total will be fine. Okay. So means 1.76 is my ratio, means out of 10 people, 1.76 people will get the jobs. Okay. That is chances of getting a job. Okay. It is 1.34, 1.54. Okay. Even means near about 2 people can get a job from how many people have applied for that. Okay. That is the near about. Mostly it is below 2 only. Okay. That is the thing. That you can find a ratio in this way by dividing the values. Okay. Yeah. If you want, suppose that if I will click on this part, like staffing and recruiting, if you click on staffing and recruiting, you will find that left side values will also change. Okay, first see this value. The left side value is count of company ID is 6.06K. Count of countries 50. Okay, job ID and all. But if you select any value from here, like staffing and recruiting, the count of company ID will change. Count of country from 50 is become 11. Okay. Count of job ID is 2.66K and all. So what this means? This means that it is applying a filter. So using one visual, I can apply a filter on other visuals also. If I will change it, information and technology, then again the values will change. Count of countries 19, total companies are 686. Okay. Total job openings are 2.19K. So this way also you can check that for a specific, suppose this is the top 7 industries available. From this top 7 industry, how many openings are there, or how many companies are available for one of that? That you can just see by clicking on that value. Or suppose if you click on this associate, and based on this, how many jobs are there, or how many uh, companies are there, okay, based for this associate only. If it change for director, then the values will change for director itself. Okay, if it change for entry level, it will change for entry level, like that. So from one visual, I can apply the filter on other also. The thing is that there should be a relationship between that table. Okay. See, this count of country is not changing because we don't have a relationship. This applicant is changing, count of job ID is changing. Okay. Because of the relationship, the values are not changing. Okay. Even count of country is not changing. So if relationship is there, definitely the value will change. Okay. That is one advantage of using a Power BI. Okay, that is not possible in Tableau, that I cannot apply a filter from one visual to other directly. Okay, so we have few blank space below, so we can add one more visual here. What I can do, I can go for a pie chart. In pie chart, what can be done? Let's say all the industry, lots of industries will be there. Okay, pie chart will not make sense because we have lots of values now. So pie chart will have lots of values in that. Even skill will have lots of values. Okay, leave a pie chart. For pie chart, this visual will look better if just I want to show that one, that how many, uh, because that has a less number of values. If I want to represent that value in terms of pie chart and how it will look. Experience, okay. A formatted work type, how many values are there? Yeah, this is also fine. So I can take the formatted work type and how many jobs are there for different work type. This will give me the result in terms of that. See, pie chart when we use, when we want to display the result in terms of percentage, okay, like full time, 80% jobs are for full time. Okay, for contract basis, we have 10% job. Now here we have what value? We have part time. It is 6.36%. Okay, like that, we can see the values for different type of work type, how many job openings are there. Okay, so I can keep it on the left side. Okay. So this way we can work on it. If you want to, if you want that on this also, this slicer should work, then again we need to write one measure. In place of count of job ID, we will use that measure and the same slicer will work at based on top 10 industries or based on top 10 different values, means how many jobs are there. Okay, that can also be possible. Fine. Okay, I am binding this much only because we will be late. Already it is 4:20. Okay. So if you want to learn this type of concept, more detailed concept, because for this much a basic knowledge of Power BI is needed. If you have the basic knowledge of Power BI, then I hope you are able to get some of this point. Okay. So I'm binding it here. Over to you, Alok sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Saurabh sir. Thank you for your time, sir. And I hope the audience has liked these sessions as well. Okay. In case still we have some questions, some doubts and all, of course you can reach to our teams and then our teams will help you to understand this one as well. Here in these sessions, we have covered some basics and some advanced concepts as well. Okay, so that give you some idea regarding in case you know the basics, how you can move to the advanced parts, what extra things we can do as well. Okay, for any, of course, questions, doubt, you can reach to our teams and they can help you also. One important thing here is I have given you some set of questions which you can solve as well. And in case you submit these questions to our teams, you will get a certificate also. A workshop completion certificate will be issued to you once you complete the task which is given there on the same data, the LinkedIn data which we have discussing in the sessions, and I have given some set of requirements here as well. In case you have not joined our WhatsApp groups, please join our WhatsApp groups. In that case, you'll get this all the content here, data also, and in case you submitting your solutions, you'll get a certificate from our team. Okay. So I just want to introduce our company as well, which we are just now doing the sessions. So our company's Nikhil Artists will be providing trainings in the online, hybrid, and as well as corporate and institutional also. We have our own consulting firms where the all the MNCs and US based companies be providing the your solutions in the analytics department and this domain. Our research works are getting published on the analytics magazines called Data Analytics Age. And for those who are looking for a jobs, we have our placement domain as well, placement department as well, which will helping you in the getting the jobs. The courses which can be offered to you are BI Power Packs, BI Analyst Power Packs, Data Analyst Power Packs, and Data Science Modeling and Machine Learning. Even we have intensive programs also available for those who are looking for a career change or those who done the trainings but not getting a job, they can join our intensive programs also. Okay. Details regarding the courses which we offerings can be get with the help of contacting our teams. You can get all the details regarding the course, the fees, and the durations for that as well. Okay. How we are different from the other training institutes which are providing the trainings and all. The Nikhil will get 1,000+ assignments which will help you to master your skills which you're going to be learnings. To make sure that you have a proper learnings, we have module tests and hurdle tests as well. 15+ hands-on projects will be given to you, which your faculty will be helping you to complete the task also. Statistics from basic to advanced levels, theoretically, mathematically, as well as through programs how to complete is included in the syllabus. Classes are available in the weekday and weekend as well. Mostly our classes happens in the morning hours 7 a.m. to 8:30 and the late nights 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. as well. So in when you are working, you can easily join our classes also. For placements, we work with you to first task is resume modifications, profile building. We're going to doing that. After this complete, we can go for the mock interviews and then we'll help you to get the your opportunity in the your companies also. Average batch size will be 15 candidate will be there in our classes also. The course durations will be taken around 4 to 6 month times. Study materials in terms of a PDF books will be given to you, which will help you to revise your topics also. Every class which we're going to do is a live interactive sessions will be conducted where you can interact with the faculty, ask your question in the classroom itself. Also, the same class will be recorded and will be given to you, which you can access within 30 days. You can download the files also for your future reference. All this will be only one objective to make sure that whatever we promised to you, we meet our promise also. Okay. There's a few success story which you can see it here. There are the recent placement which we have done. You can see the candidates are coming with the different backgrounds and a different company they got selected as well. Okay. There are a few reviews which you can see our candidates, our students has given to us, and I will thanks to them as well, which have they given a very good feedback to us. Okay. You can also look at the video reviews which Shivam Tiwari has given as well. It is available on our YouTube channels. Please visit Nikhil Analytics on the YouTubes for the more details regarding our curriculums, our learnings also. Okay. We have our own WhatsApp channels also on which you can get the Nikhil Analytics course curriculums, your new courses, upcoming courses, all details. And for the jobs also, we have our own analytics and job interviews and placements. WhatsApp group is also available. Okay. In case you want to enroll or has any concern, any questions, I have shared my numbers 9945339324. So you can reach to me on these numbers. Diviti ma'am's numbers is available as well 9741267715. For any doubts for any questions or any help, please visit Nikhil and his websites or give a call to me or WhatsApp to me. I'm surely going to help you. With this, we end our sessions. In case any questions, any doubt are there with you, you can ask me right now.